Don't go anywhere, stay tuned. Get ready to take a trip down memory lane. As it will can only mean one thing, we'll be playing some Sega Genesis. Now, in today's episode of Memory Lane, we're going to be playing Golden Axe 2 for the Sega Genesis. And look at that fantastic, awesome looking box art right there. And much like the previous episodes of Sega Genesis games on Memory Lane, we're going to be having a little bit of fun with the game Genie. And we're going to be checking out to see what we can possibly do with the game Genie with Golden Axe 2. And as you can see here, the label art, this is probably some of the finest looking label art on the Sega Genesis. Look at this, it looks great. Definitely probably one of my favorite label arts on the Sega Genesis. We got the manual right there, we got the cartridge right here. Let's take a look at the back real quick. Golden Axe 2 in big letters, has a nice description of what we can expect from the game. We got a couple of screenshots, nice 16-bit screenshots. Got the UPC label still intact, no one cut it out, it's still the game. I do have a few things that are missing UPC labels, which are questionable. More than likely someone stole the game. And today we're going to be working off the grid, not using the internet whatsoever. We're going to be checking out to see exactly what we have in here for cheat codes for the game Genie. And we're going to be going crazy with the game Genie and Golden Axe 2. You can see here, things are about ready to explode and get electrocuted and all kinds of crazy stuff going on here. Look at that. Nice shiny label. And somewhere in here, and before we do that, just check out how nice the label art is on that. You have Golden Axe there, and then you just have a nice illustration on the front. There is no logo or nothing fancy on the front, except for the label art. It looks really, really nice. So here we have our table of contents. So we need to figure out whether or not this book actually has Golden Axe 2, which it does on page 45. And you can definitely see that this book has had some better days. And it looks pretty bad, in bad shape. This came from a lot. That this guy had all the stuff stored in his basement, so don't be surprised if you see something disgusting in here, like it looks like poop or something, I don't know. So far, I cleaned it the best I could. Alright, so we have page 46. Where's page 44 and 45? Alright, so page 44 is kind of... I'm gonna have to look. Is page 45 missing? In this condition, I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, here we go. And as you can see, it's really, really dirty and has a bunch of basement stuff going on here. So this is your Golden Axe 1 and this is your Golden Axe 2 down here. So you can definitely start your player 1 with various different lives, so 9 lives. Instead of like how much they give you, which I think they might probably give you like 3 or something like that. And we have additional codes over here. Oh no, maybe that's not true. Okay, 46, here we go. So Growl is the next game on the list here, but you see here. Infinite lives for both players, so that's probably what we'll be doing. So that'll be the code right there that we'll be typing in just to see exactly what we can do. That's pretty much all they have listed for this game, as far as I can see. Each magic book is worth 3. It says use magic with code 17 and 18, select special and don't. Okay, so there's something right here that indicates that the game will freeze if you use certain codes together, so that's nice that they tell you that, because if you look up codes on the internet, They probably don't give you that description right there. So here we have it. Game Genie and the Golden Axe 2. Let's head over to the Sega Genesis and let's play some Sega Genesis. So here we have the Sega Genesis right here. We already have the 32X set up. And we're about to create our very own Tower of Power using the Game Genie and Golden Axe 2. Can't get any more powerful than that. And of course we have our codes in here. So we're gonna get things set up here. We're using the our 6-button Sega Genesis controller, and we're about ready to unite the power right here. Can you feel the power? And we're about ready to put this into the Sega Genesis. And we just created a skyscraper right there. That is massive. And get ready to play Golden Axe 2 on the Sega Genesis. And let's head over to the CRT. Alright, we're going to be playing Golden Axe 2. And we're going to be trying out the Game Genie cheat codes right here. And hopefully we have better luck than Golden Axe 1. With Golden Axe 1, none of the codes would work. For some bizarre reason, the codes that were listed on the internet were completely different than the ones that were inside the Game Genie booklet. So let's see what we have here. It says to use magic with code 17 and 18, select special magic and don't move the marker on the highest number of the game or the game will freeze. Okay, so alright, let's see exactly what we have here for okay, so we do have infinite life. We'll definitely try that out. According to the booklet, the infinite life code is BTJA AA48. Now this might be completely different than what's listed online, because I had trouble finding Golden Axe 1 codes that matched what's inside this booklet on the internet. And okay, so got infinite lives, and there's not really much of a selection of codes on this game. So they also have each magic book is worth 3 books. I guess we can probably try that out, see what happens. It's a FEPA BN YA. So those appear to be the 2 codes that we will try out and experiment with the Golden Axe 2. The top code will be infinite lives for both players. The bottom code is each magic book is worth 3 books. So should make our game a little bit easier. Let's find out what it does. And here we are. And okay. Well, I guess that did not work. So maybe the cartridge needs to be blown out or something. Let's check that out. Alright, so we're back in business. We cleaned the cartridge. And hopefully this works. We'll definitely check it out, see if it works. Now I'm verifying that on the internet that these codes are identical to the ones inside the book, unlike Golden Axe 1. The Golden Axe 1 codes did not match what was inside the book on the internet. So there was something weird going on there. I don't know what was going on, but let's try this out, and hopefully this works. So here we have the famous introduction to Golden Axe 2. Now the codes that we typed in basically gave us some invisibility or infinite lives. So we're trying to choose our player here, and it won't let me choose. So, okay. I'm pushing the mode button on this thing. Okay. Apparently this game does not like the 3-button controller, so we're going to have to pause that for a second. And for some reason, my copy of Golden Axe hates the 6-button controller. So every time I push the mode button to switch to 3-button, it never works. It just never works for me. I don't know why. So let's try to swap controllers out. And it's pretty funny because Golden Axe 1 works fine. So now we're using a 3-button controller here. Good old classic 3-button Genesis controller. Alright, so it looks like the infinite health thing doesn't seem to be working. So if we turn the Genie off and back on, let's see if it actually works. Alright, so far my health has been pretty much the same. Let's see, I'll let them beat me up for a second. Oh, it went down a little bit right there. So it looks like these codes don't appear to be working. I don't know. I'm a little confused. Okay, so when you get one of those books, it's supposed to count as 3, and I think that actually worked. As you can see on the bottom, where the magic is, it has 3 blue squares instead of 1. So that might have actually worked. Alright, so we're playing level 1 right here. There is no level skipping on this game, by the way. Okay, that definitely worked. Because now we have way more books than before. Of course, my buttons are a little wonky on my 6-button controller. The invisibility doesn't seem to be working. So if we use one of our magic powers... I can't believe that guy's still alive. What the hell? Maybe he has the invisibility instead. Because he looks like he did not want to quit. This good old-fashioned Golden Axe. Okay, we got 2 continues left. We're using our 3-button controller in this game because the 6-button does not want to play nice with it. And sometimes the B button doesn't work. I don't know why. It probably needs to be cleaned on the inside. So the B button's basically the hit button like that, but sometimes it just does not want to cooperate with me. have to like hit it really hard. Alright, so we're down to 0. Let's see if we can, the health code is not working, I can tell you that. Alright, so right here we want to use our books. For our magic, whatever the hell you want to call it. Might as well use all of them. Now that thing right there hit me. What an asshole. Look at that big asshole. Look at that thing. And we're going to try to use our magic again. And it looks like the magic cheat code actually works. But the health cheat code does not work. Let's see if we can kill this thing before it kills me. Oh no, it threw me. And right away I got a game over, so there's something definitely off about that cheat code. Did not work at all. So we're gonna have to probably go back. Try to figure out what we did wrong here. So it says if you have more than 3 lives in the life gauge, looks strange. So try Acts 2 code 16 for infinite lives. You can still lose lives if you fail or fall. Okay. So we'll restart real quick, and we'll just verify that code 16 is correct. It's BTJAA48. Okay, so I put A there instead. It's my error. That's the way it's supposed to look. So that's the reason why that code wasn't working. I actually misspelled the code. That was my error, not the book's error. So now we should have some infinite life. We should be able to choose whoever we want. And now we should be able to be hit as much as we want to and not die. So, in theory, the code should be working. It looks like my health went down still. Let's make sure I got that code correct. Yeah, it's 48, AA48. So, let's see what happens. If he hits me and beats the shit out of me, let's see if I die. Alright, so it looks like I died. But I still have like two guys left, so I don't think anything happens. You may actually look like you're dying, but you're not dying. So I think the code is actually working. So with that being said, let's play some Golden Axe. Alright, let's walk over here. I've got all these... Alright, so we got plenty of magic here, so we can use that. My 6-button controller is not the greatest. Like the attack button, the B button, is a little... probably the contacts are dirty or something's definitely not right with it. So walk over here. Alright, so far we're doing pretty good. And the game appears to be a lot easier than what it was before, which is weird. So let's see if we can Yeah, take that. And so far we're doing good. And then we have these guys right here, which we can definitely use our magic on. Yeah, look at that. See if we can make all these boulders fall from the sky. It's raining boulders. And here comes more boulders. You see, that thing was about ready to hit me with that big, huge weapon. It's still not dead. Oh my god. Alright, so he is done. So here we are, we need to get ourselves some magic here. Got some magic, now we're moving on to the next level. Alright, we're at the next level here. Let's see how far we can go. There's always a chance when playing with a game genie that the game could freeze or break. So far we're doing pretty good. Oh, what the hell is that? Alright, so we're walking this way. And, whoa, what the hell is that big ass skeleton? So we still have two guys left. I died probably several times, but I never really died. So the code's actually working this time. Alright, let's see if we can get these skeletons out of here. Yeah. The skeletons are a little bit harder to fight. Alright, so we have quite a few magic spells that we can use. And there we go, we died. And this is pretty cool playing on a real CRT, by the way, because you get a real sense of how the graphics should look. Because if you're playing on a regular LED TV or LCD, it's not quite the same as playing on a real CRT, on real hardware. Alright. Let's see if we can get through this level here. Yeah. Now let's walk over this way. And of course we've got these pink colored skeletons. And I guess the pink ones are a little bit more harder to beat. So we'll use a magical power on them. Yeah, look at that. And they're still alive. My God. We're going to use another magic power on them to see what happens if we can knock them out. And they're still alive. That is crazy. And now, holy crap, look at that thing. We'll be definitely using some magic power. Trying to make our lives a little bit easier. So that thing is pretty massive and pretty dangerous looking. Look at that. Here we go, we're going to use some more magic power. And we have probably one more magic power to use. Might as well use it. Now this thing is kicking my ass. Uh-oh. Alright. So let's see if we can get this boss beat. You cannot jump at that guy, that's for sure. Alright, so we beat him. Now we're moving on to the next stage here. We definitely need to get as much as possible for magic. So we're on stage 3, and as you can see, the game Genie codes are working accordingly the way they should. So far, no freezing, no crazy stuff going on. Everything's working good. My 3-button controller is not working as well as it should. It's an older controller and it's definitely a little bit worn out. The B button in particular doesn't work that well. It works, but it definitely needs a cleaning. Like the outside of the controller is nice and clean, but the inside's probably not. Alright, so there we are. We can see if we can defeat this guy right here. I'm going from playing a NES 8-bit console to playing a 16-bit console back in the day. It was mind-blowing. Let's see if we can use some specials on these guys. These guys are huge, look at that. I'm going to use a little bit more specials on them. and they just don't want to die. They just... Let's see if that kills them. Alright, we're gonna have to use more special. It's crazy, look how much special we're using. Alright, we defeated those guys right there. And how many times do we have to hit this guy? Finally. Now look, there's more. I have a turbo on this controller. I could turn that on and see what it does. You see my turbo's on, I'm not even pushing the button. On this right now, this pushing the direction, that's it. Alright, let's walk over here. Alright, so here we have a boss right here. Sometimes when I'm playing I don't talk. Got mesmerized by the Sega Genesis graphics. Now we're trying to defeat this group of enemies right here. And I don't have any more magic left, so this is going to be a little bit hard to accomplish. You can see that they beat me. You have to definitely act real fast. Oh my god. So as you see there, my guy died. We only have a couple more of these guys left, so that's one good thing. And it looks like we did pretty good. Alright, so we got a full batch of magic. And we're inside of a stage that looks not good at all. It's kind of scary. This will be the 4th stage. Looks like we're entering hell. The crazy thing about this, you never know which skeleton's going to get up. Oh, I should have picked up the book after I did that. See, I messed up. You can see that cool hell graphics in the background with the flaming lava pit and that crazy wavy looking graphic. Look at that. Nice looking Sega Genesis graphics right there. That looks pretty cool. So right here, you can definitely use the power because we have the books right there, so we can pick those up. So we might as well use it. And these guys are still alive. Unbelievable. And they're still alive. I can't believe it. I mean, how much magic powers are they going to take? Alright, at this point we're just going to hit them. And these are the strongest enemies I've encountered so far for regular enemies. Alright, so we got those guys done finally. It took what a while to get those guys finished. It looks like we didn't quite make it out of that, but we're okay so far. I don't want to use my magic powers here because I don't know if I'm going to find any more books later on. Oh, this is definitely difficult. We got that one guy right here, and he does not want to die. And he should be dead by now. Alright, let's see what we have here. Alright, so I might as well use our magic here. Because once again, we actually have 2 books. Now that guy's still alive. I don't quite get how he's... And here we are still recording. The camera exceeded its limitations for a second, so I had to start the recording over. I kind of hate how cameras do that. They have like a 20-something minute limitation. Oh, I should have waited till these guys showed up on the screen. I'll use one more power on them. Over here. And get our magic back, fully charged. Oh no. You could actually put yourself in a corner and put the turbo switch on, and then not even do anything. Just wait till the guy walks into it. That worked. I didn't even have to push any buttons. Alright, so apparently this is the boss level right here. We're definitely going to be using our magic powers here. See if we can take these big, huge enemies out. With some big ass in it. Look at this. Huge enemies. So, as mentioned earlier, for some reason Golden Axe 1, the codes would not work whatsoever. But on Golden Axe 2, they work. As you can see here. We got one more magic that we can use. Now that thing is nasty, as you can see. Right now I have turbo on, so we're basically cheating as much as possible here. The one thing I'm doing is holding the direction down, and now I turn turbo off. And these guys better give me some powers here. Give me a loaf of bread. And some meat, whatever the hell that was. Another loaf of bread. Alright, so we're advancing to the next level now. The battery on my camera might actually die, so don't be surprised if this cuts off at some certain point. Alright, so here we are. Advancing onto the stage here. We got using our turbo. That didn't do us too well. We're using turbo with our dinosaur creature. Or dragon creature, maybe. That's probably a proper way of putting it. It looks like a dinosaur, but spits like a dragon. And we can use power here because we have a book. I'd prefer not to use it, but... might as well use it since the book's there. Alright, so if we walk here, I don't want to lose that book, so... Oh, no! It won't let me walk to that book. Oh man, what the hell? Well, that sucks. Yeah, it's pretty easy to beat those enemies right there, don't you think? One thing you have to do is walk towards the edge of the screen and they fall off. Alright, so let's see if we can make it. For some reason, when I picked up the books that time, it didn't. Oh shit. You know what? I probably should have used one of the powers. Try some turbo on these guys. Turbo works actually quite well on larger enemies for some reason. I don't know why, but it actually works. Look at this. Oh no, he threw me like a piece of crap. Alright, got the turbo on with it there, and let's see if we can... It's amazing that these controllers hold up so well. Put the turbo on and they work exactly the way they should. This is a great spot to have turbo because you can just keep the controller on, that's it, he's dead. Nice and fast. Alright, this appears to be the end of the stage right here, so we're going to try to take these guys out. Unfortunately, I only have 3 magic powers instead of 6. Oh my god. Well, I should have saved my magical powers. I didn't think it was going to be that easy, but... These guys are a little bit tough to corner, but when using turbo, it's a little bit easier. Unfortunately, you will get hit by the other guy. eventually one of them's gonna die. See, that guy's dead. Now we can take this one out. It shouldn't be that hard. Just keep it there. He'll eventually stand up and keep getting hit. Turbo controllers are great. I'm literally not holding the controller at all. They have it on my lap. I just click the turbo on and that's it. Alright, it looks like they didn't give us any magic powers this time. You might actually hear the controller being clicked. Like there's a little switch on it that you turn the turbo off and on, and it works perfect for this game. There we have a huge enemy right there. I don't want to mess with him. He killed me in one shot. And let's see if I can turbo him to death. You see right there, I killed him. It wasn't too bad. And hopefully these enemies, if I can get them over here. Oh, I did not want to do that. Shit, I hit the wrong button. Oh, that worked in my favor. We're turboing these guys to death, using turbo. Then they have to use face your character in the right direction. And we've got two of these big guys right here. Get them in the right... Oh my god. These guys are not to be messed with. And there we go. Got those guys taken care of using turbo. Alright, so we're walking down here. Now, cannot stand the skeletons. I think those skeletons are quite the annoying enemies. See if we're gonna get these guys taken care of. Alright, we did it. So technically we could use our power over here to take these guys out. killing them with the power. So you have to use one more to gain 3. So pick this one up, and now you got 3 more. See how far we can go. We're pretty good so far, but we're using the Game Genie just in case you missed the earlier portion of the episode. And the Game Genie is working like a charm with this game, unlike Golden Axe 1. Golden Axe 1, it did not work whatsoever. Alright, so let's see if we can take these guys out. Finally! I hate those enemies. It seems like this level is much longer than the other level. Alright, I think we're almost towards the end right here. That might be a boss sitting in his throne, waiting to kick my ass. This is where you want to use your power, obviously. Try to take this guy out. The good thing is we have 6 magic powers to use. And I ran right into him. Let's see if we can take some of these guys out first. We'll try to take this guy out. So I think I might have like one more magic power left. Yeah, I do. Only one, so we're gonna have to be real careful how we use that. I'm gonna try to get rid of these guys first. Alright, so usually with these guys, you can just corner them. See what happens here. This guy's a little different. This guy you have to kind of jump. Oh no. This guy is a lot harder than the other guys that have headless armor. And we beat him. And what do we have here? Oh my god, what is this guy? So this is another boss. It's like we have a boss and a boss. And yeah, this guy is definitely not messing around, as you can see there. And unfortunately, we don't have any magical powers. We need to take him down as much as possible. And there's no definite life meter on these guys, so you don't know exactly for sure how long you have to fight them. The only thing that's for sure is that they're tough. And the Sega Genesis music sounds awesome. And we are coming back here. So eventually this guy's gonna die. It's really, really cool sprites. It's really, really quite a large enemy. Something that you would never see on an 8-bit game. So if you're transitioning from an NES to a Genesis back in the 80s, and you saw something like this, it'll probably blow your mind. And there you go, he is done. Now let's see what happens here. Is there anything else after this? After the long, hard battle, you finally defeated the evil Emperor. Now the world will be at peace again. You are a true hero. So that would be the ending of Golden Axe 2 right there. You got the village, everybody's all happy and everything. Look at that. Now this is the credits, and this game was defeated using a Game Genie. So if you have a Game Genie and you feel like just blasting through a game without having like any crazy difficulty, or just having, you know, just plan on having fun without having to die over and over, this is what you want to try out. A Game Genie with a Golden Axe 2 card. It's pretty fun. So if you enjoyed this episode of Memory Lane, don't forget to give a thumbs up and comment down below. My battery is about to die. And I'm very, very glad that we made it to the end.